a country becomes really a soul only in consciously serving the intellectual life. And in the case of our Jewish people, it was really this endeavor which concerns the Jewish people as a whole. We would not be in existence today as a community of people without this continuous activity in learning and in thought and in literature.
Albert Einstein was born as the first child of the Jewish couple Hermann and Pauline Einstein, née Koch, in Ulm on March 14, 1879. When Albert's grandmother saw him for the first time, she is said to have cried continuously, "Much too thick, much too thick." But despite all fear, the development of young Albert was a normal one. In November 1881, Albert's sister Maria, called Maja, was born. A short time later, the Einstein family went to Munich, where Albert first attended elementary school and subsequently Luitpold Grammar School. He was an average pupil but already very early interested in science and mathematics. He did not like lessons in grammar school as they were held with strict discipline and as he was forced to learn. When he turned 15, he left school without any degree and followed his family to Milan. To make up for the missed degree, he attended school in Aarau, Switzerland, from 1895 to 1896, when he successfully took his A-levels and began to study in Zurich. His ambition was to obtain the diploma of a subject teacher for mathematics and physics. He successfully finished his studies in July 1900. He moved to Bern and was given work at the patent office. In his leisure time, he worked in the area of theoretical physics. In 1905, he published several of his important scientific works. One of them deals with the groundbreaking special theory of relativity. Another work contains the most famous formula of the world, E=m·c². This formula states that matter can be converted into energy. In 1903, he married his college mate Mileva Marique. 1 year later, Einstein's first son, Hans Albert, was born, and his second son Edward followed in 1910. In 1909, he became professor for theoretical physics at the University of Zurich. After that time, he was given a professorship in Prague and then again in Zurich. In 1914, Einstein was called to Berlin to work there scientifically. In the same year, World War I broke out. After Einstein had separated from his wife Mileva, he married his cousin Elsa Löwenthal in 1919. From 1909 to 1916, Albert Einstein worked on a generalization of the special theory of relativity, the general theory of relativity. After this theory was proven right in an experiment in 1919, deflection of light by the sun's gravitational field, Einstein became famous overnight. He received invitations and honors from all over the world. There was hardly any magazine which did not report about him and praise his work to the skies. For the year 1921, he received the Nobel Prize for Physics. I am enough of an artist to draw freely upon my imagination. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. If you want your children to be intelligent, read them fairy tales. If you want them to be more intelligent, read them more fairy tales. When you are courting a nice girl, an hour seems like a second. When you sit on a red-hot cinder, a second seems like an hour. That's relativity. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university.